Hello all, hope you're doing well. Sorry, I'm just reversing my van as we speak. So yesterday, myself and the family went to a protest rally in Belfast city centre by a place called the Big Fish. And there we met a lady called Kelly Jean something or other. She's better known as Posie Parker. And she's a prominent advocate for women's rights. Pardon that big bang in the back of the van. Not a subject that I've given a whole hell of a lot of time to in my life, but it came looking for me, this subject, a few years ago with the trans movement. Because although I'm willing to be polite to people, and in the past I've actually helped at least one trans person, back when I did XJW stuff, I actually helped an XJW trans person who'd been kicked out of their house. They moved off to Hawaii with money that I'd helped them get. All the way from Alaska. That'd be quite a culture shock, wouldn't it? But even though I had some sympathy for the people, because who wouldn't have sympathy for somebody who's going through such an upheaval in their life, I wasn't willing to throw reality on its head and say that certain things were true when they were not. And people started coming out. It really got me down whenever they were starting those chants that you would see everywhere, trans women are women. Because if you have to put a thing in front of the thing, then it's different from the thing. You know, did you understand me? If I said 2 + 1 is 1, you go, no, Neil, it's not. This is that's wrong, and this is equally wrong. These, you know, they're different, quantitatively different things, and that's not to say you be mean to a trans person. That's not to say you pick on them on the street. But if you are a trans person, it behooves you to fit in with your new lifestyle. Don't be walking around me with your greasy locks and your full 5 o'clock shadow, or your mad fetishization clothing of what a woman's supposed to wear, and then say, "Love me as a woman, bigot." And I'm like, no, I won't. Like, don't be coming on to women's spaces and telling lesbian women that they have to like penises all of a sudden because they're bigots if they don't. So that's why I went to the protest. But most importantly, the reason I went was because I don't think it's okay for men to participate in women's sports. I don't think it's okay for men to go to women's prisons, where women are then raped and then punished, as has happened in the UK, for daring to misgender their rapist. Get the flip out of here. This is the world we live in. And then we go to war with places like Russia, and we're told, oh, Russia's a terrible country. Show me how we're better. Show me how we're better than those disgusting countries. China's terrible. They have people in prison camps. Australia had people in prison camps over COVID. Canada did. No, don't pretend that we're a better nation than some of these people. Because what we once were a nation that I had time for, but not anymore. So yeah, I went to the protest. I listened to the cheering. I watched the unwashed masses. They screamed a lot about trans joy while calling us fascists and Nazis. They screamed a lot about trans pride while they threatened us, while they wore masks, while 50 police officers kept them away from my children. And then you ask me why I support women's rights? Because really, I am not your demographic, ladies. I am proudly a man's rights fan, okay? And yet here I am standing with a bunch of radical feminists and lesbians, because that's where it's gotten to. I stand with those people because they're the sane ones in comparison to the other side. And one of my problems with my video channel nowadays, I suppose, is that the XJW community has become quite woke. I don't even think they have become woke. I think a lot of the people who put themselves out have become woke because they know there's no punishment for them. They know nothing will happen to them if they say anything that's outrageous or ridiculous or demonstrably untrue. They'll just carry on with their lives. They know people like me who come out and say something, we'll be the ones punished. But what can I say? I can't lie to people, and I'm not gonna lie to people. I'm going to keep telling the truth. Trans women are men. And a little clue for you to work that out is that when the word trans is used in front of another word, just replace it with fake. Okay? Because that's what the people are. Doesn't mean I hate them. Doesn't mean I wish ill on them. But it is what it is. It is what it is. That's what Patrice O'Neill would have told you. The late great comedian, probably one of the best comedians I think of all time. Died from diabetes because he was a very, very large African American man, and apparently that's a problem. But I've lost a lot of weight, so that's making me happier. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the videos I put up of the protest. I've recently done a couple on Lloyd Evans, and some people, very few, but some people have said, you're just jealous. No, man, I love my wife. I love my wife, I love my kids, and I wouldn't dream of doing what he did to his. Right? And I have too much self-respect to be begging money off every sucker. So if that's it. If you want to keep funding him, be a sucker. That's all I can say. And we will think of you likewise, because a fool's going to do what a fool's going to do. I've got 2 more videos to put up about Lloyd Evans, and then I'm probably going to be done unless he actually sues me, in which case I will unleash the Kraken of videos, and we will see what we can do. But guys, I hope you're doing well on this beautiful Monday morning in Northern Ireland. The sun is it's obscured by cloud, I'm not going to lie to you, but it's quite warm. It's 12 degrees, which is warm for us. It's a beautiful day. I'm having a great one. You do too, okay? Get up and make that money. Take care.